Hello there, welcome to today's tutorial. In this video we are going to learn how to make this V-waist dress for a 4-year-old child. If this is a project you are interested in learning, then let's get started. So I have here a piece of fabric, 4 pieces that are folded into 8 pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure this fabric. It is 7 inches in width and 7 inches in length. This is the fold line here. I'm going to go in by 2 inches here and then 2 inches on the length of the fabric as well, and then mark. Then I'll just connect the 2 lines together with my ruler. Then I'm going to go in by half an inch from the side and then mark. And then I'm going to go ahead and then draw my armhole curve. So I'll be drawing this curve from the mark I placed on the fabric here to the top part of the fabric. So I'm going to measure 1 inch below this way, and then I'm going to connect a line from that 1 inch mark to touch my armhole curve this way. Then the next I'm going to do is to connect a line from the 1 inch mark to the bottom of this fabric. I'm going to draw the line across this way. Then I'll go ahead and then cut out my fabric. So when I open it up, I'll be having 4 pieces of fabric, 2 for the front and then 2 for the back. So this is how my pattern pieces look like. I'm going to be turning the right sides of the fabric to face each other. Then I'll head to my sewing machine and then stitch the neckline down by half an inch, give it a good press, and then here we have it. This is what it looks like. So it becomes one piece. So the same fabric is 7 as my main fabric and then my lining. The next I'm going to do is to clean the armhole curve. I have made these strips of bias tape from the fabric I'm using. This bias is 1.5 inches in width and 14 inches in length. So I've just folded half an inch and then folded it back. So I'll fold the bias tape this way and place it on the curve this way. Then I'll head to my sewing machine and then stitch the bias tape down and further stitch the strap down as well for the other sides of the armhole. So after I was done with this is what we have here. I'm done with the front and then the back pattern. So we'll move on to cut our skirt. So I have here 2 pieces of fabric on fold to form 4 pieces. The first thing I'm going to do is to measure this fabric. The width is 21 inches in and then the length is 20.5 inches. So I'm going to go in by half an inch from the top this way and then mark and then draw a line across this way. I'm going to measure 4 inches away from the half inch I marked at the top and then mark. Then I'll go in by 14.5 inches and then mark as well on the top this way, and then I'll connect a line across the point this way. Then on the bottom part of this fabric I'm going to measure 20 inches and then mark. Then the next I will do is to connect a line from the bottom hem of this fabric to touch the top base this way. Then I'll go ahead and then cut out the fabric. So take a look at what we have. We have 2 pieces for the front and then the back. So this is what the fabric looks like after cutting it out. So I'm going to head to my sewing machine and then draw gathers on the waist of this fabric for both sides, both the front and then the back fabric. So after drawing the gathers, take a look at it. This is what it looks like. I'm going to come in with the top bodice of this dress, and then on the midsection of the skirt I will pin down my bodice, the V marked part of this bodice on the midsection of the skirt, and then I'll pin it down, and then I'll head to my sewing machine and stitch this down 1/2 inch. I'll do same for the back pieces as well. So after stitching it down, take a look at what we have here. I'm going to turn the right sides of this fabric to face each other, and then I'll hold the sides down with pins on both sides. Then I'll head to my sewing machine, stitch them down 1/2 inch, and then remember to give the dress a good press on the ironing table, not forgetting to hem the bottom part of this dress, and we are done. This is how the dress looks like. Very simple and easy to make. Give it a try. Thank you so much.